Talking weather, everybody, 5:44 on a Friday afternoon, and temperature is much cooler and much drier. You can probably feel that just going outside. Humidity has come down dramatically today. We had the rain showers earlier this morning, but those showers long gone now, and we've just got sunshine with passing clouds. We've had varying levels of these cumulus slash stratocumulus clouds around. And unfortunately, I think there's going to be a fair amount of those on Saturday, especially late morning and afternoon. We've got cool temperatures aloft, the air having a tendency to rise with this trough of low pressure overhead. And folks, I can't rule out a couple sprinkles tomorrow afternoon under a darker cloud. Not darker cloud in the sense that we're looking at thunderstorms or convection or severe weather, but you've seen this before, some of these cumulus clouds billowing up, and we'll notice that Saturday, mid-60s. Looks like mid-60s or so on Sunday as well. Fewer clouds, though, back half of the weekend, so that's some good news. Better sunshine materializes there on Sunday. Watch the upper level pattern. This is very critical to where we're going over the next week to 10 days. We've had this cooler lobe start to get entrained into our forecast, and that's why we've got the lower humidity values around today and the cooler temps. Our max temp so far at 71 degrees. We're not going any higher. We've already dropped back. We'll continue to fall into the overnight, but this trough is over the eastern United States, signified by these green and deeper green and blue colors off into Canada, and we'll have some influence of that for Saturday, for Sunday, even into Monday. On Monday, we'll begin to notice, though, that some of those yellow colors starting to gather over the central plains, and we'll be getting closer, but probably not really starting to get in here until Tuesday. Watch the model as we go Tuesday at 3 p.m., and I do believe on Tuesday we'll have an opportunity to really surge here into the 80s once again. Right now just going 82, but that's a day where we could go higher. And then the consensus of modeling, we're on the eastern edge of this ridge, this heat dome over the central United States, and there'll be little ripples from time to time coming on this northwest flow. So could produce some showers, depending on the strength of any of those disturbances, possibly a couple thunderstorms at some point Tuesday into Wednesday. Details unclear, but it does look like we will reside on the eastern edge of that heat dome. So we're never going to get full throttle heat and humidity in here, maybe for a day before it lessens. Right now it looks like Wednesday into Thursday, upper 70s to near 80. But then as we get into next weekend, I think the whole body of that heat gets a little closer. So we'll have a better chance to get well into the 80s, maybe to eventually near 90 degrees at some point through next weekend and beyond. This is the system, though, on the current satellite picture. It is trailing an upper level disturbance on its backhand side. So even though it got out of here earlier this morning, there's this upper trough, a little disturbance crossing the northern half of Michigan. So we have had a couple showers flare, but not in our viewing area. Lucky enough, those on the eastern side of the state and generally up towards Saginaw and Midland, where they don't need the rainfall. Of course, the cooler temperatures showing up on the board, the warmth and humidity getting suppressed down to the south, folks. We're in the upper 60s to around 70. Cooler along the lakeshore, though, with these west and northwest breezes. A little bit breezy as we've gone through the afternoon, and of course when you got a west wind off the lake, it feels even cooler. Dew points in the 50s. That's a saving grace after all that humidity the last several days. We'll fall back to 57 at 11 o'clock, and by daybreak tomorrow, we're going to be in the upper 40s to around 50. And how about tomorrow night into Sunday morning? Could be as low as about 40 degrees. Average low at 52, but as I said, we'll start to gain some steam again next week. Get a little hot and humid there maybe on Tuesday, then drop it back a bit Wednesday and Thursday as a disturbance drops a shower here or there, and then the heat starts to charge again into next weekend.
All right, yeah, taking a look at those temps, it's going to be a little toasty.
Sure is.
Anthony, thanks. Well, we know the majority